Ontario, Oregon, on Interstate 84, and it seems like we're suddenly getting back into some hill country. This dash cam business, you know, you get the flatlands. I don't know. There's just, it can get kind of plain. Maybe the sky is nice. Bella, there's cows. Bella, I see cows. There's cows up there. There's cows up there. Where's the cows? He said, oh, there they are up there. Ah. There's the cows up on the hill. So anyway, we're back in, seems like we're getting back into some hill country. It's better in the mountains. I like it better in the mountains. So anyway, we're off into Oregon. What? Bella's funny. We've traveled enough that she knows when something's going on. As soon as I come up to an exit, and put on my turn signal and let my foot off the gas or turn the cruise control off, she starts getting, antsy and pacing back and forth. She says, we're getting off somewhere and we'll be able to see stuff. We like getting off the interstate. So what's happened was, we stayed in town last night, and Terry and Scott, they went ahead.
Turn right onto Old US Highway 30 West.
They were feeling a bit adventurous. They were feeling a bit more adventurous than everybody else at the moment. It was late, getting late. And they moved on up this way somewhere. So they sent a location.
Continue on Old US Highway 30 West.
And we've actually left everybody else behind. Terry and Scott went ahead. We're up early all the time. I thought we're going to go on up and catch up with Terry and Scott this morning. The others will probably follow later. So we found Terry and Scott. Check out this place. Although we're leaving, we might have to come back. I'll show you, because we might have to, we might come back down here. Got a big fire ring. We'll have to watch the rocks, but plenty of room for the group. Nice, nice. So we're gonna take a ride up the road and see if we can find an even better spot. This ain't bad. And we have cell service here. So that's gonna play a part in our decision. Ain't it, Scott?
Hey, I'm happy anywhere where, you know what? Where others are happy, I'm happy.
All right.
Whatever makes it easy, I'm a happy guy that way.
Scott's so easy going. I found a really good camp spot there, but I'm afraid it's gonna be short-lived. Oh boy. An interesting string of events happened today, and I find myself here by myself. Let me try to turn because of the wind. We have an RV that is having issues and had to turn back to the nearest city to get looked at and for repairs. The engine is knocking. That is not a good sign. When the engine is knocking, that's the sign of having to have a serious repair. So it was Aj's rig is knocking and had to turn back. Terry and Scott went back to check, see what was going on, evaluate the situation, and then they decided to take it back. All right, somebody else missed the exit. It went way to the north. So they're like, oh, what do we do now? Come the whole way back down here, because we're like midway between the breakdown and where they went. And then Homer and Kat showed up and realized we all caught up with what's going on with who, and they decided to go on up north and catch up with Dana and Steve and the kids. So they're up north, they went back south. Me and Bella's here, and let me see, yeah, at the beginning of the road there was a sign about, the Longhorn, is it Longhorn? It's not Longhorn. Bighorn sheep. And I think it said something about flash flooding is possible in this canyon. And some storms might be moving in. I'm not too alarmed, but and internet is terrible out here, so I really can't, the weather page doesn't want to load. So I was thinking that's okay. We can catch up to one group or the other, or all of them eventually. Again, and maybe me and Belle will just hang out here and a little peace. But I don't know. The weather, and I don't know what to do. So we might get out of here too. I was hoping to see some bighorn sheep. Been here for a while now and today, and haven't seen any yet. A local guy said a lot of rattlesnakes in the area. Just watch out. So we've been very cautious, being very alert in where we're walking and walking into, or just staying put here in a kind of. But somewhere I seen a hole. I was looking for it. That's what I'm doing over here. There was a hole in the ground, and there was the snake skin where it had shed a layer of skin. And I was gonna show it to you, but now I can't find it. And I don't know. I don't know. Just relaxing. Just trying to figure out what to do. I put my awnings back in and put the jacks up. Maybe I'll make a call and check in with the group to the south and get an update there, and then I asked if there's anything I can do. A lot of you know I have pretty strong mechanical ability to find out what's going on there. I hope it's nothing too serious. But it sure is nice out here. And just the way things have worked out, it's been, we don't know, we haven't been able to just settle down for a couple of days somewhere. Just one thing or another is going on, and I'm really anxious to just set up camp for 2 or 3 full days. Because of different events happening, we haven't been able to manage that for some reason. Well, that's what I'm aiming for. They may be getting something figured out up to the north. I'm going to check in with them. Hopefully we can get something like that going on here. Anyway, let's walk down by this nice little river down here. And yeah, the wind, all of a sudden there'll be a couple of good gusts, and with the clouds moving in. I'm sure the drone is fixed. I'd love to fly the drone right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna. So Terry and Scott, we're parked right here. They got a little campfire here, right by the river. We're hoping to see some bighorn sheep, maybe. This is like one of them prime spots. It's really nice. There we are across the road. Yeah, and over there at least there's a lot of poo on the ground. So I think this is open range. There's probably cattle that come up and down through the canyon and grazing, and I know there was some horses. Terry said some horses wandered through when they were down at that other spot yesterday or last night. We could stay behind and eventually, catch up with the group. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put awnings in and hit the road, I suppose. What's down there, Bella? What's down there? Who's there? What's down there? What did you see? Huh? What did you see down there? Bella's seen a prairie dog. Come on, you quit pulling. I know they're out there. I know you want to go get it. So we did it. We caught up with the group to the north, and the group to the south. It turned out the RV issue has been solved. It turned out it wasn't anything major, so that's good. Yeah, probably some of you think the way the group moves sometimes, it can be frustrating at times. There are other times it can be really good too. So there's pros and cons to either situation. Travel solo is great because you do your own thing. But traveling with a group, there's advantages to that too. You know, one is I've unloaded the motorcycle. I can leave the rig behind and not have to worry about it. You know, there's always somebody around camp. Yeah, I did ride. So yeah, fast forward a day here. I was able to go for a nice motorcycle ride yesterday. Check some things out. I might see if I can get some of that in the next video. I don't know. But you know, I don't have to worry about the rig. So whether it's on a motorcycle ride or going for a hike, that's nice. And obviously too, around camp, you know, sitting down and with good company, you know, it has its you know, it certainly has its advantages too. But it's not without a couple of tough spots here and there. Wow, look at all these raspberries. Wow, man, it would be nice if these were all a little further along and ripe. There's just tons of them in here. That's what you call the raspberry jackpot, if only they were ripe. We're walking along an old railroad bed and they're just lined on both sides here. Anyway, we're gonna hang out here. I think Aja and Terry and Scott are about a day behind us. They might get here today. So, and then the group will all be back together again. Kind of still in the part of Oregon that's I guess considered a high desert, and we're probably only about 20 minutes or half an hour more to the west, and we'll begin to enter the more forest type area. So we'll be in for another landscape change here. Bella, what are you doing? You smelling prairie dogs? You smelling for prairie dogs? Come on, come on, come on. So we'll see what happens here. Get the group back together. We'll be back on the move again. I do want to get to the over to the Pacific coast. We will be in Washington soon. Another sticker for the map. What's down there? Is there prairie dogs around here? Huh? You'd like to go get them. Come on, this way. Good girl. All right, check back. We'll be, I don't know. Who knows what tomorrow brings, right? As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along today. Where's that girl? Until next time, take care.